In this video, we're going to be talking about 6 minimalist habits that you need to be doing every single day to improve your life right now. And we're starting now. What's up? I'm Brandon Young, and on this channel, I teach you how to make, save, and invest money. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Now, if you want to start improving your life, we're going to go over 6 habits that is going to make it so simple. Now, the first one that I have on this list is to plan your day. Now, it sounds so simple, but yet it's so effective. When you plan your day, you know exactly step by step, hour by hour, what you're going to be doing during the day. You tend to get way more accomplished because one, you have a schedule. And when you schedule to do things, you're more likely to do them. I don't know how many times I've gone through the day so aimlessly, not knowing exactly what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, because I didn't have any type of schedule in place. What you need to do is use Google Calendar or some type of calendar app, plan your day step by step, or if you have some type of goal that you need to accomplish, you need to put these things or the tasks that help you to achieve these goals into your calendar so you're nice and organized and you can actually try to plan your day to make these tasks get completed. Number 2 on this list is to create a budget. Now, this also is very underrated because a lot of people, they don't know what they're doing financially. They just spend money aimlessly. And I speak about this all the time. When you have a budget, you know exactly where your money is going, where it's being allocated to, what you're saving it for, investing it for, and what you're actually paying for. Tend to realize what can be wasteful and what is absolutely necessary to make you the most successful. So having this budget in place is going to allow you to, cut down waste and allow you to create wealth faster because you know exactly where this money is being allocated to, and then you can be the best version of yourself. But this all starts by having your finances in order and having a budget in place. Without this budget, you're not knowing where this money is going and you can't be the most minimalistic you. Number 3 is to say no. Now, honestly, if you're a nice person like me, you find it very hard to say no at times. And when you find it hard to say no, you end up doing things that you might not necessarily wanted to have done in the first place, which in turn can mess up your schedule. It can be wasteful. You might end up wasting money because you honestly don't want to do this thing, but you don't want to be mean and say no. When I started to realize this and I took this action and started saying no, I realized like a lot of my time freed up. I was saving so much more money because honestly, you don't want to do something, don't do it. You don't want to pay for something or go to an event, don't do it. When you say no, I mean, at first you're gonna be like, oh man, I said no, they're gonna hate me. But honestly, saying no, it can reveal who your true friends are. It can reveal like, are people using you for money? All these things. But saying no is just a simple thing to do. And it's gonna free yourself up to save a lot of money in the long run. See who's really there for you, so do this one, please. Now, number 4 on this list is to only get what you need. Now, as people, we are very wasteful at times, and my biggest example for this is the grocery store. So when you go to the grocery store, we tend to only need maybe 3, 4, or 5 things on that list. But if we go in there aimlessly, not knowing what we want, we tend to leave that grocery store about 20 to 25 items, depending on who you are, what type of sales are going on. So we want to know exactly what we need to survive, because this is gonna in turn allow us to free up time. This is gonna allow us to save money. All of these go hand in hand. If you follow this list, you're going to save time, you're going to save money because you're being less wasteful. Now, number 5 on this list is the 80-20 rule. Now, if you haven't heard of it, it's said that 80% of results are created by 20% of what you do. Now, this is like a biggest example that I can say about this is business. We tend to have businesses and we might do a lot of work. We might find ourselves being busy throughout the day, but what exactly are you doing to make sure that you're the most successful? Like, if you're thinking about business, the way that you keep your business open is by creating sales, creating customers, and all this stuff. So if you're filing all day, but you're not really out there creating sales, creating customers, you pretty much were busy all day for no reason. So like I said, focusing on being laser focused on the things that make you the most successful, which is going to be that 20%, obviously, is going to produce the biggest result, which is that 80%. And you know, these numbers can fluctuate. They're not going to be exactly 20-80, but they are around that, you know, ballpark. So be sure to be laser focused on what you want. Try to cut out the fluff. Make sure you're trying to aim for your goals, doing the exact tasks that will make you the most successful, because in turn this is going to make you a better person and more successful in the future. Now, number 6 on this list is to minimalize debt. So if you're going to be a minimalist, you can't have any bad debt. You can't owe, you know, credit cards money, have all these loans. In order to be able to be your best version of yourself, you need to have only good debt. And good debt is basically debt that is making you money. Now, if you go in and buying phones and shoes and putting it on a credit card, and you know that those shoes might be $2,000, $1,000, $500, and you have to pay this back over time, and you're not paying back in full, then obviously that might not be a great investment. But a debt such as maybe a rental property or a house or something, or maybe a business or something like that, that you put in on your credit card that is creating money for you every single month, that's perfectly fine, because you're getting a return on your investment. So investments like that are great, but you want to make sure that all your debt that you have that is bad, in terms of, you know, student loans, credit card debt, things of that sort, that you want to make sure that those are being paid back in full, or you have some type of plan to make sure you're paying those back sometime soon so you can get started on creating this wealth. Now, I think my favorite one on this list is the 80-20 rule. The reason why is when I started to realize that things weren't happening because I was focusing and exerting my energy on the wrong tasks, the wrong items, that is why I wasn't seeing results and success. But having the schedule in place and putting things on that schedule that account for making you successful, then you start to see things changing and things starting to work out in your favor. But let me know in the comment section below, which one do you find the most helpful? Or if there is something that isn't on this list, let me know what you would add onto this list. I'm Brandon Young, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.